Okay, this next stretch is for your quad specifically, and you're going to need a few pieces of equipment. One is going to be a pad for your knee. Unless you just have really durable knees, I don't prefer to put my kneecap directly on a hard surface. So grab a pad for your knee. And then also if you have a step stool or a yoga block or something, a surface that you can put your hands on, but I'll bring that in just a moment. So if you grab the pad that you have for your knee, I want you to find a wall because you'll need a surface to put your back foot up onto. Now, you'll have to kind of maneuver once you get into this position to figure out what works for you and your flexibility level in your body. But essentially, you will be in a kneeling position with the wall behind you. Your leg that you are stretching will be bent knee on the pad, and you can hinge forward to kind of bring the back foot up against the surface behind you. And then maneuver and position the pad so that it matches where you've set yourself up. So from this position, coming up to an elevated position in the upper body, you'll immediately start to feel a stretch in the quad muscle. If you don't, or you need more of an intense stretch, you can scoot yourself closer to the wall. So the higher that your back foot is up on the wall, the deeper the stretch is in the quad, okay? I'm going to scoot out just a little bit for the sake of this stretch. And from this position, I am focusing on tucking my hips under to my bottom ribs, keeping my core braced, because if I were to let that go and let my pelvis kind of relax, it takes away from the stretch in the quad. So keep the hips tucked under, keep the shoulders square. If this works for you and this is enough, stay here. If you want to deepen the stretch a little or want to be able to relax your upper body while you're here, grab your step stool or a yoga block and put it on the inside of your front leg, just like so. I'm going to bring my upper body forward and place both hands on the step stool here. I still feel a stretch in my quad. It's just not as intense if I were to have my upper body up straight like this. So you decide what works for you and what works for your body. This is a static stretch, so I want us to hold this position for at least 30 seconds, breathing nice and deep, either upright or with your hands forward on a block. Just make sure that you're not caving in. After you get a good stretch on one side, be sure to switch to the other quad.